Hi, yo. Welcome to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to the special edition of the Autistic SuperBlog's The Hot Take. As you might have guessed from that opening, it's going to be a little bit different, and it's going to be wrestling themed because I have to talk about something that happened in the last 2 days or so. I wanted to talk about it, but life just got in the way. Many of you have heard about the fact of Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, passing away at the age of 63. Yeah, I got the time wrong. If I did, my apologies. But the point I want to talk about is that I want to just talk about his life as a wrestling fan. To paint the scene, I've been a wrestling fan since 1993, summer of 1993. Thanks to a friend of mine who got me involved in wrestling in the first place. So I checked it out after a while. I checked it out after some goading from this friend, and the first match I saw, no joke, the first match I saw was Monday Night Raw. It was the Battle Royal for the vacant Intercontinental title it was the final match between Rick the Model Martel and Razor Ramon. And just to see these characters at the time was just so amazing. To be able to see people getting physical with each other, getting hurt, yes, but also telling a story, telling how bad they wanted the Intercontinental title, and later on the WWE title. To give you an idea, the Razor Ramon Rick Martel match was the first match I ever saw in WWE at the time, but it was also the first title change I saw at the time. So suffice it to say, the Intercontinental title has a special place in my heart, but I digress. I didn't even realize that Razor Ramon was actually Scott Hall until way later, when Scott Hall became himself in WCW, joining up later on with Kevin Nash, who was Diesel, and Hulk Hogan to form the NWO in WCW. Up to that point, I was actually switching. This is in the beginning of the Monday Night Wars, and shortly going into, I was watching Raw, and I was watching Nitro. I was watching back and forth. Kind of ironically, since in a couple of days I'll be talking about the 21st anniversary of Vince buying WCW. But again, that's aside the point. I just want to say that Razor Ramon was a unique character to me, was a unique person to me. I mean, granted, I didn't get a chance to see him live, or didn't get a chance to see him backstage, or didn't get a chance to see him. So I didn't get a chance to see him behind the scenes, so I can only talk about his character at this point. It's been well documented about his problems in his past, and I want to feel like he was getting himself under control. I just when I heard this past weekend about Scott Hall being in dealing with heart attacks and all that, it just got to me. I mean, it was one of those wrestling heroes that you really feel you can't see ever leaving. Well, this is before the time that the late Owen Hart passed away. Chris Benoit and his family passed away. And you've seen other deaths than before. I mean, my gosh. Andre the Giant. Eddie Guerrero. Another one. Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby the Brain Heenan. All of these have passed away. And these are people that you got to see them in their prime. And it's like they were these larger-than-life characters, and they really blurred the lines of characters during those times. But and Razor Ramon, Scott Hall was one of those people. So I just want to say to the Razor Ramon fans out there, the people that are doing the tributes, you guys whip me. I just want to thank Bill Apner for his wonderful tribute. I'm sorry if I couldn't do a tribute of my own to that level, but I just wanted to give my thoughts and say, to tell you guys to to keep the ones you know close, all right, guys? Because you never know when they'll be passing away soon. But if you like this video, check me out on the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com. You can check me out on the Autistic Super channel on YouTube. Stay strong, stay safe. One more for the bad guys, and as always, shine on.